Here we go. The match is underway. The pistol round will be coming in. See what sort of strategy each of these teams go for. It looks like the nades will be coming in on JR. I wonder if Cody's just going to go straight for the Kevlar. He is. And then the kit's going to be on Volta or Volta, depending on how you want to pronounce that one. But we're underway. 3 players currently going towards the A site. I wonder if one of them will go onto short, or they're just trying to stop a straight up A rush. And it does look like the majority of the arcade players are pushing towards Squeaky. So maybe some sort of set play coming in here. We do have Hootie currently playing around the middle area, waiting to go into main. And now we see the push coming in. 3 players coming out Squeaky door. Romy will pick up the first kill. Mir picks up one of his own and a second. And it's currently an even trade so far. The bomb will go down. Romy picking up another in this round. Coming around the back, picking up 3 kills. And now it's all down to Keshan. Or Kashanda. And he will not be able to close out this round. Fenny helps Team Quest pick up the first round of the game. And that is 1-0. The defuse kit paying its dividends. And a decent start from Team Quest. The bomb did, however, go down for Team Arcade. So the standard play would be to wait out this round and pick up the AKs in the following round. And I think the Quests have pretty much sussed that out and have gone for 3 rifles. The P90 not too far behind. And then Luke, the only one with one of the money gathering SMGs. And Fenny's going to be off to a flying start, taking down Cody. 3 players currently around mid. There's 2 players waiting for the CT side to close down any push that would be trying to come in, and it's 2 rifles as well, so the range will definitely help them out here. And I think actually, so we got 1 SMG towards A and 1 towards B. The closer angles being held. Romy actually taking quite a large amount of damage, although Kashanda and Mir will fall in the meantime. Romy's going to pick up another, and now it's all down to JR with the Glock, and he's not going to manage to achieve anything. He'll get taken out by the USP, and that is a clean round for Team Quest. A nice way to start off their CT side. But now we have the AK buy coming in for Team Arcade. This is where things will get interesting. The UMP from Luke is gone, and we'll see whether or not they're able to hold against the AK push. A fair few nades coming in, Cody especially with the Molotov. The flashbangs coming in. Cody going to use the Molotov to try and push out any players currently close towards the B site, but the majority of Team Arcade are currently towards A. Luke taking a little bit of damage on the A site so far, and Cassandra the same, but nothing too major has happened just yet. We might have Cody a slight envious fan with all those stickers. So Cassandra currently playing around the door area, making a little bit of noise, making himself known to the opposition, while the remaining players seem to be gathering up towards mid with a lurker on either side. And it's going to mainly... Actually, Luke almost getting taken down. He does manage to take down Cassandra, so the entry kill is in. Chopper currently in the vent area. Good position here, but he has been spotted. Quest with 45 seconds left, no, not Arcade with 45 seconds left on the clock to try and make something of this round. Romy will pick up another kill. Mer is down, but that kill will be traded by JR. So an entry kill onto the middle site. But it looks like the majority of players are edging towards B at the moment, trying to spot out. There are currently 2 players around the B position, and Chopper in the perfect place to pick up another kill. Quest looking like they are fairly strong so far on their CT side, and Arcade really need to entry pretty quickly, otherwise the time will run out. JR will manage to pick up 1, but the P90 of Fenny will pick up the remaining 2, and that's a solid hold coming in from the CT side. Quest doing work. And now the T's, after that early buy on the 3rd round, thanks to the bomb going down, they are going to be back to pistols. The Tech 9s still pretty deadly, but without armor. These rifles should make light work to them, and it does look like there's going to be a push coming towards the A site yet again. Luke going to have the majority of the work to do. 3 players currently lurking around mid, and it is a very middle heavy presence coming in from Team Quest, but so far it seems to be working quite well. And the push is going to come in towards the A side. Luke's going to pick up the first kill, but the majority of the terrorists have gone to the site. The bomb will go down. That's the minimum they wanted to achieve in this round. And now we're going to have a 5-man retake coming in from the CT side. They do have plenty of nades to try and flush players out of positions if so necessary, but at the moment they're just going for the straight up picks. Hutty will pick up one, but now it's all down to Kashanda, currently lurking towards the highway position, and to be honest, by the time he gets here the bomb will probably have been defused. He will pick up one more. Fenny will go down for his troubles, but apart from that the CTs again hold fairly cleanly. There is an opportunity for the AWP to come out here. I wonder if Kashanda's going to pick that up. No, we're going straight for the AKs, this time with plenty of nades. 3 Molotovs coming in for the terrorist side to try and push people out of the positions. And yeah, so far the T's haven't really made a dent in Quest's defense. Obviously Cash is a CT sided map, so not too much for Arcade to worry about just yet, but definitely not as CT sided as it used to be. I'd say it's closer to 9-6, maybe even 8-7, depending if you've got the right team. And Chopper, he's going to pick up the first kill. Mur is down yet again, and that's pretty much the entry kill, going the way of the CTs every single round so far. Losing players early on, but there you go. JR with 2 frags back to back turns this round into the favour of the terrorists. Coldie's going to find another, and now we're starting to see Team Arcade come alive. Only 1 player remains on the B side, and it is the AWP of Luke, and he's going to go down. So now it's all down to Volta here. I don't see him being able to do much in this round. The CTs should be able to buy. Gonna have to push it either if Luke goes for the AWP or not. It depends whether or not they have M4s or FAMASs coming into the next round. He has gone for that AWP, so Fenny's going to be onto the FAMAS, so is Volta. And if Arcade manage to win this round, the economy of the CTs will be broken. However, there's not a huge amount of money left on the T side. They should be able to buy in the next round if they lose, but probably not to the same standard they have now. So definitely a crucial round fairly early on in this game. Both teams' economies not particularly strong. And Coldie is going to drop first this time. No kill for him. Fenny with the early peek and actually not taking a single hit point of damage. The AWP of JR is going to be looking to try and break back fairly quickly here. And although Hutchie will take down one, he's going to get returned on quickly by Luke. Or Hutty even. Or Hootie. Damn, about Russians, and they're not pronouncing J's. It hurts. It hurts. But anyway, it's Hootie, I've been told. I think. I may still be pronouncing that wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry. But again, the CT side do have the advantage here. Luke trading that kill. He doesn't currently have head armor, but to be honest, against all the guns, that is quite a good way to save a little bit of money. Buy yourself nades instead, because the AKs will take your head off no matter what. And Chopper is actually in a brilliant position here. He's going to find 1 and 2, and the round pretty much over just from then on. Fenny surviving with just 5 HP, but Quest, they bounce straight back from losing that round, and they are 5-1 up now. The T's, as I said, should be able to buy into this round. No AWP yet again, and Hutty is going to be on the Galil. So a step down from what they had previously. However, the AWP did seem to slow down their play a little bit, and they are losing players very early on, it does seem. So have to wonder whether or not they'd be better off peaking as a team, at least going for the trades, because well, a trade, you definitely say a trade on the terrorist side is a positive movement. You've taken a player out, the defense will be split, but just losing a straight up player is, well, it's not good in any sense of the word. But Mur, he's going to be tagged very low. However, Luke is going to go down very quickly. JR is going to get taken out in mid. It looked like he did have the advantage in that peak, but Fenny will take him down. And with 2 players fairly low on the T side, the retake is definitely doable for Team Quest. They've done relatively well so far. The nade's not quite as good as before, but a nade behind Quad could do a nice amount of damage, especially the Molotov. currently on Chopper, and Fenny's just going to take Cassandra's head off. Not going to pay any dividends, him peeking over. Fenny's going to go and get himself another kill, and now it's down to Coldy to hold off this push. A miss spray from Romy, and Coldy's actually going to clutch out both kills. Fenny getting a 4K, and Coldy actually pulling one straight back, so a bit of a miss spray coming in there, costing the CT side the round, and actually costing them their economy as well. They're not going to be able to buy in this round, and Arcade have an opportunity to pull themselves back into this game. Obviously it is still early days yet, you can't really count any of them out, but the CT side economy is so fragile, you really don't want to be getting it broken backwards and forwards rounds. Is only going to benefit the traitors, or the terrorists even, not playing Gary's mod. And yeah, full P250s coming in for the CT side. One flash on Chopper, possibly trying to make something happen for a teammate here, but I'm pretty sure the T's know that this is an eco round. They're playing relatively slow, and actually it's not all P250s because there's a P2000 on Luke. They look so very similar in the picture. But yeah, Team Arcade just going to take this one nice and slow. Look out for any pushes. They're actually completely clear if they were to go B at this point, and normally Coldy is pushed around this corner by now, but the push is going to come in towards the middle area. Still nobody dropping just yet, and actually two players pushing in behind, going to get spotted out by JR, so this push probably isn't going to pay too many dividends for them. But actually, Volta not managing to pull off anything in the end. Romy will pick up one. I'm not sure how much they can achieve here. Chopper picking up another. We seem to be getting stuck on bodies, and actually he has taken down two players, so not a bad eco round for the CT side. Doing a little bit of damage to the T's economy. It won't hurt them too much at this stage, but if they manage to win this round, they could force the T's back onto an eco, and that would be absolutely perfect for them to start building their CT half back up again. Again, we see Team Quest. They are avoiding the head armor except for on Romy. Definitely a valid way to save money on the CT side coming up against the AKs. They'll only really catch you out if they switch to a pistol, and that's not too much of a worry at this stage. Definitely want to favour getting those nades, being able to slow down any pushes coming in from Team Arcade. And fairly slow movement coming in from Arcade yet again. They are edging towards this A site. One player is boosted, and Luke's going to pick up the entry kill onto the squeaky door. Volta in this boost position. I wonder if he's going to manage to achieve anything. Seen Maniac go up here quite a few times for Team Titan in his days in that team. Obviously now he is a coach at Envious, which is definitely an interesting appointment. And Titan is actually no more, so yeah, how times have changed. But at this point in time, the CTs again, they've taken a 2-frag early league. Luke and Walter picking up 2 kills, and I wonder if Coldy's going to manage to make something happen on the B side. He has picked up one. There is a player behind him, and the bomb's actually going towards the A side. It's all going to come down to whether Walter can do something here. He's picked up one, and he has actually dropped the bomb. So now Hootie has an awful lot to do. I'm not sure why we're getting stuck on so many players today, but now it's all down to Coldy, the lurk man. He doesn't have the bomb. He's just going to sit in the vents area and attempt to save his gun, and the remaining players just looking for him towards A. They're not going to find him at this point, and at least that's one AK that will be kept in the hands of the terrorist side. And Quest continue. They're now back 6-3 up. They do have the better buy in their hands at the moment, and the T's are actually going to force into this round. Arcade going to force with Coldy. Coldy still with the AK. The rest of them with the Tech 9s, and Tech 9 armor can still be a very deadly combination, especially with the faster plays. The run and gun strategy. The flash is going to come in, and here we go. That's one kill already. There's a second. Emma, R or Mer, and Hootie picking up a kill each. There's still one player towards the middle area. Kashanda is going to pick up that kill, and this has worked out perfectly. Only one player stands in their way, and that is Walter, and he's going to get taken down. 6-4. Arcade are straight back into this. They pick up a Tech 9 force, and it's just the pace at which that push came in. It caught the CTs off guard, and they have lost all economy, and they're back into, well, pretty much an eco. They've dropped a few pistols. The Deeg coming in on Rummy, and the P250 on the majority of the remainder. Obviously Luke's stuck with his P2000 yet again, just to throw a B off. And Coldy, he's going to get rushed by 3 players. He manages to pick up 2, and that's now an AK into the hands of Walter. And in the meantime, the push has come in towards the A site. They've taken it. The bomb's going down, and now really Walter, all he can hope to do is save this AK. I wouldn't want to see him push too much. He may be able to help his teammate gather a gun, but with 2 players holding towards the middle area, there's not much he can hope to achieve here. And we'll see whether or not he's able to hold to this gun. Obviously he is in a fairly common position near the toxic area, but I think with him pushing towards his teammate, Rummy maybe hoping to save the Deagle. I'm not sure. No, he's actually going to get boosted into the vents area, possibly trying to look for something a little bit more, and he's going to get taken down. And they must have some sort of idea where Walter is now, because there was a player boosted in the vents. MIR, yeah, spraying through the vent, not going to find anything. Walter will keep his gun. He's going to be able to now drop one of his teammates, save a little bit of cash, and add to the nade count on the CT side. And with Arcade now starting to look a little bit stronger, they've got 5 rounds on the T side. Not a bad start, to say the least. And if they can get too many more and have a confident CC side, they could easily take this game. They are the favourites. Quest with only 20% of the prediction. And Rummy is going to pick up the first kill. So there goes Cassandra straight away. The push into the middle, not a kill that could be traded too easily. However, JR's going to push in. Walter going for big. He picks up 1. And Rommy's going to pick up the next. And Rommy's going to pick up his 3rd kill of the round. And Coldy, he's all alone. No one here beside him. And he's got 4 players to find if he wants to bring this round home for Team Arcade. And it does seem to be him alone quite a lot of the time. He is the lurk player towards B. So when stuff goes unbelievably wrong on the A side, it's just like, oh guys, I'm left. What am I going to do? Who am I going to fight? Do I really have to take down 4 players on my own? And now they know exactly where he is. He's going to have a difficult time, to say the least, surviving here. He's got 1 player pushing from behind, 1 player in the vent. And he's going to get taken down by Chopper. CT side standing strong in this round. But the T's should be fine to buy back up here. And actually, JR does now have the AWP in his hands. So we'll see whether or not he can find an entry coming into this round. And we did see Luke pick that up a couple of times. Nothing too major being done with an AWP on cash so far. It's mainly been the rifle players doing the majority of the work. And it is Coldy, the lurk player, pushing towards his B site yet again. Hootie trying to check to see if there's anybody in the smoke. That is a fairly common boost spot. And Walter looks tempted to peek here. And now Rummy actually jumps across, and JL's handed the first kill. Headshot into the round. And that's a nice start for the terrorist side. We have Cassandra currently towards the squeaky door. He's going to open that up. Hootie's going to pick up the kill onto Walter. And now Luke, not in the best position in the world. He's going to get taken down as well. Coldy, the lurk player, coming round. Both the remaining CTs currently towards actually going to save. Yeah, they're going straight to save. And it is very back and forwards in this round. Just like T's win 1, CTs win 1, T's win 2, CTs win 1. And actually, since the initial 4 rounds have gone back, it has been majorly in the T's favour. They've been able to string a couple of rounds together at least in Quest. only managing to get one in between, and well, they should have enough to buy in the next round, just about. Romy will be able to buy, but Walter and Luke, they're going to have a little bit of trouble. Femi, maybe. Fenny should be able to drop at least a gun, and actually Fenny's going to do quite a bit of damage at the end, but lose his gun. And now the buy is looking a little bit more difficult. We do have the AK on Chopper, but really they needed at least 2 players left alive for them to be able to buy properly. And Fenny's going to go for, well, they're just going to be going for pistols here. The Deegs and the 5.7s coming out. Shouldn't expect too much coming out from the CT side. And actually Arcade looking to pick up this 7th round here. They could be on to win the half, and that's more than you need on the T side. Obviously we don't know how Quest are going to play, but you, at this point, if Arcade are able to take the pistol, you definitely have to favour them to win the game, especially with the fact that they are the favourites as it is. And at the moment fairly slow, nothing too interesting happening yet in this round. JR trying to find himself an early peak or early pick, but I'm not sure he will towards the speed side. Most of the players playing fairly passively, although Hootie has been tagged down to just 14 HP, so still an opportunity for the CT side to make something happen here. And there we go, MIR picks up the first kill. Chopper does manage to get one back, but there's the AK gone. Lovely headshot from Romy though. Will make one more, and Hootie was very low there, but Romy unable to connect, and that is 7-all. Arcade have completed the comeback after losing the first initial rounds, and now the CTs are going to be buying back into this, but no AWP on Luke. Romy the only one with any head armor, not that it particularly matters against the AKs. And Arcade now looking to see if they can win the half on the terrorist side. Here we go, the push coming in towards the B side. This is definitely a shift in gear. Hootie takes down the first kill, and they're actually going to spot the man in vent as well. 2 players currently boosting over. We have Romy trying to come around the back, but the B site now belongs to the terrorist side. A little bit of a miss smoke coming in, but it shouldn't matter too much. Another smoke has been thrown in. Luke will pick one up through the smoke, and the beginning of the retake is going to happen. We have Romy in the back is going to take down JR, so it is now down to a 3 versus 3, but the after plant positions are fairly decent from the terrorist side. And Coldy, is he going to get cooked? He is. He's going to get burnt alive. It's now a 3 versus 2, but Hootie and MIR are going to pick this up, and that's 8-7. The half goes in favour of Arcade, and Quest now with a needing to come back here. They do have the opportunity to win the pistol. Well, obviously they have the opportunity to win the pistol. No, you just instantly lose. Sorry, type killing console, please. But see how this is played. Walter picking up all the nades, smokes, flashes, and we do have the kit coming in onto Cassandra as well, and JR with the nades. So interesting setup coming in from the CT side. I wonder where I think JR is going to be using those nades towards the B site, because they are favouring middle and A, and the bomb does look like it's edging towards, I imagine the smokes used by Volta will be going over onto the A site. Yep, they're going straight onto the normal spots, trying to pull over some rotating players, and in the meantime Chopper has entered onto the B site. There are, however, still 2 players there. The rotation really hasn't been pulled away. They have managed to keep a couple of players over there. Cassandra trying to stop the bomb from going down, but without having any armor, only a few shots will take him down, and now the bomb planted for Quest. Looks like this round has been fairly successful so far. Obviously the retake is yet to come in. They do still have a kit, so they've got plenty of time to play with, and Luke must have seen a ghost there, but now it is all down to Mur, and he's going to get taken down. Quest with the pistol round, and that's the start they needed in order to give themselves a good opportunity coming in, and the Force will be coming in. And actually we've got Cody with a revolver, not something we've been seeing too often, not one of the most favoured weapons in these rounds, but it can do an awful lot of damage. Damage machine. It's like, well, it used to be the AWP of pistols, now I'd call it the Scout of pistols. 850 for a dirty tag, or if you hit them well enough, it can get them a kill. And this is going to be a straight up rush coming in onto the B side. All the SMGs coming in here, and I don't think the revolver did anything there. Cassandra, however, coming in the back, will manage to get one, but that may be all she wrote. Mur picks up one as well, so this definitely isn't over just yet. The T's actually with not a huge amount left, and Mur picks up his second kill of the round. It's all down to Romy. He does have the bomb, but he only has an MP7, so if some of the other guns can be picked up, I'm sure there was an AK or something along those lines on the floor somewhere. So Mur, if he can find himself a better gun. But anyway, he's got the 5.7, the headshot machine. And if Arcade win this force buy, it's only going to add insult to injury here, make things a little bit more difficult for Quest on their T side. This round should have been one that they won fairly comfortably. They don't actually have a kit on the T side, and Mur, he's just going to take him out straight away. Just like, bam, sit down. And I think the bomb should be comfortably defused in the end. JR is going to finish off this round. Mur will take the MVP for his pretty insane headshots with the 5.7, and that's Arcade back in the lead yet again. The Force is, however, going to be coming in from the T side, so no rest for the CTs. They're going to have to fight straight back into this, and actually the buy is pretty even on both sides. A couple of rifles on either side. Obviously the Scout is on Luke, so we'll see whether or not he can pick off his opposition. The 5.7 on JR this time, managing to get himself an M4, so we'll see whether or not the T's can actually make a difference with these guns. They were unable to do it with the SMGs, but the Tech 9 is just that little bit more deadly with the headshots. Hootie will pick up the first kill and the second kill. The MP7 doing work. Cassandra will help him out. Romy, however, will manage to get one, but Luke is all alone with the Scout. He manages to get a tag, but that's all he will get, and that is 10-8. Quest survive the bombardment of the Tech 9 push, and now we're into round number 19. And actually Hootie, he's going to keep that MP7, try and farm himself a little bit more cash. And actually Cody has himself a Mac 10 as well, so definitely the opportunity here. And if they run straight into either one of these weapons, here we go. Here's Cody waiting. There are currently 5 players getting ready to push him here, and he's going to get one, he's going to get two. That's 1200 straight into the bank. That's all he will get though. The Glock will take him down. And Fenny, he's going to try and get the bomb down. However, he will get dropped. So will Cassandra. And a lovely headshot there. Actually, Cassandra will be the one doing the dropping. 11-8. The buy now coming back in for the T side. This time it's a full buy. Full AKs, unless Luke decides he wants to pick up that Scout again. And that is not what's going to happen. JR is on the AWP. So I'm sure Luke would be very happy if he can get that out of his hands and into his pocket. But with 11 rounds now on the board for Arcade, there's definitely the opportunity for them to take a bit of an early lead. Well, not an early lead in this half. And sort of push back the advances of Quest. There is currently Fenny lurking towards the B site. A pretty similar sort of play came in from Team Arcade, just a standard one player left waiting towards B, the lurk player, the get right of the team, the Hiko. But at the moment, haven't really seen too much standard play coming out from Quest. Obviously, the following rounds from the pistol rounds were a bit unorthodox with the force buys and no proper AK buys, so now we'll actually see what this team are able to do. And they have gathered towards the middle area. Mars going to have an awful lot to deal with here. Coldy currently sat in the vents, going to be forced out, and he will pick up one kill. Looking to close this out though. Chopper has managed to get himself an M4, but JR with the 5-7. That's the quad kill coming in. Eco frags galore, and there we go. The T's now buying back in. Luke's got his AWP, and now we'll see whether or not he's able to do anything different here, because otherwise they will be getting dangerously close to match point. JR will be the one facing him. Luke looks like he's going for a fairly early pick here. See if he'll manage to get anything. The smoke shot not going to pay off. However, MIR is low. I don't know whether that was from Luke's shot. I don't think it was. I didn't see it go anywhere near him. I think that must have been a nade or something, or someone on a boost spot. But Mur currently low here. The nade going to come and do a little bit of damage on Luke, but Coldy, he's pushing here. May be able to find Fenny, but Fenny's going to find him. And JR about to rotate. He's now got to wait just that little bit longer. We do actually have Luke fairly close. The player pushed up Cassandra here. May be able to find something. And it looks like the CTs are getting a little bit on edge here. They know that they are currently a man down. And here we go. Romy is onto the boost shot. Chopper's going to go and try and find Mur. And Cassandra's going to peek in and get taken down. So now the T's with a great opportunity. JR's going to have a hell of a lot of work to do here if they start pushing towards him. And it does look like the B play is going to be coming in. Here come the nades. The Molotovs pick him into a horrible position. He's going to flash himself out, try and grab another kill at least to give his team a chance, but the nades from Fenny are going to come in. He's going to get taken down. Fenny picks up another one in the meantime, and now it's all down to Hootie in a 1 versus 4. The CTs do have the money to buy back into this round, but that was much better coming in from the terrorist side. They actually, well, it was much better from the terrorist side, but the plays coming in for the CT side almost seemed a little bit dangerous. We had Coldy pushing very, very early and giving his life away, and in the end I think it was Cassandra did almost the same thing when he got trapped. So the early kills went the ways of the terrorists, and when that happened, CT's early on, but Luke's going to find an early pick. However, Chopper will go down. Cassandra surviving with just 22 HP. Volta trying to spray through the door. Luke, meanwhile, praying for a wallbang, and Mur's going to find another. Volta here, just trying to find out how many players are towards the A side, but the CT side, they do have the man advantage yet again. Coldy this time playing a little bit more reserved, doesn't want to give away his life to the AWP of Luke. We haven't actually been able to see Luke on this AWP too many times in the game. And Coldy's actually going to take down Fenny. So now Coldy is the one with the challenge here. Luke is going to find the frag. So it's now a 3 versus 2. And with Coldy all alone on the B site, they could just go and push onto the site and plant the bomb. There's nobody too close. Cassandra coming in from behind may be able to do a little bit of damage, but it is expected. And the bomb yet to go down. They are spraying towards the lower area, trying to get through the wall, but no tag will be done onto the terrorist side, and the bomb is looking to go down. So now the bomb is down, the retake can come in. Luke's gonna miss his shot completely, and now Volta in a 1 versus 2. Is he gonna be able to pull anything off here? He's gonna miss the shot on the player. He needed to hit that one, and he's gonna go down. And now Arcade, they're gonna bring this to 14 rounds, and the T's are gonna have to buy yet again. They do have the cash, but this may be their final stand coming in. If they lose this one, they will probably be forced back onto pistols. The AWP is going to come back into Luke. Wonder if he's going to have to buy it for his teammate. Actually went for a majority of nades, and Volta's going to be on the Tech 9. I'm not sure if Luke had just bought one less flash, there would have actually been an AK for his teammate. A little bit miscommunication there. Or Volta just happy with the tech, but Cassandra's going to pick up the first kill in this round. Pushing towards the middle area. Fenny's already gathered himself as well, so 2 players currently in middle looking to push. The vent not yet broken, and Cassandra with that entry kill is only on 37 HP, so middle definitely not too well protected. Cassandra is going to pick up one, but Vault is going to pick up his second kill of the round. This does bring it back to a 3 versus 3. JR, Coldy and Hootie trying to do the damage, and Hootie not in an ideal situation here. He's going to be Molotov from both sides, trying to move away. JR is going to pick up one, and Hootie managing to survive by the help of his teammate, and Rummy is the only one left standing. This round has fallen apart, and JR will find the frag, and this is match point for Team Arcade. They want to be staying in the higher bracket, and it looks like the viewers' predictions are going to be coming true here. Not a brilliant buy, to say the least, for Team Quest, and this is all what you want to see on your final stand. Rummy's going to be the one taking the AK, although it is Fenny who's currently top fragging, so I don't know, maybe should have left it with the player who's currently hitting all their shots. However, Fenny still hitting the shots with the Tech 9 entries onto the B site, and this is going to be a push coming in fairly quickly. Coldy with a huge amount to do, needs to slow down this push, and he's not going to. Fenny with the Tech 9 picking up 2. Clearly I was wrong. Leave Fenny with a Tech 9, he's going to do the damage, and Chopper in the meantime is going to pick up 2 kills of his own, 3 kills of his own actually, and that is a great round coming in from Team Quest. The pistols paying their dividends, and actually we're going to have a forced sort of eco round coming in for the CT side. A few players with money, but not enough to get a decent buy together, and we actually have Coldy again using the revolver pistol. See what he can do here. He does get a slight tag onto Luke, but nothing too major. Luke's going to pick up the entry kill of the round. And actually that was a lovely tag through the wall there, and a nice amount of damage done, but no kills unfortunately for Coldy. And now it's all going to come down to MIR. Chopper currently 1 HP, so that'll be a nice easy kill for him. Trying to get away with the AK. Luke's going to come around and end his life. 11 to 15. Quest still with a glimmer of hope of bringing this back, but here we go. The buy coming in for the CT side. Only Coldy with the head armor, but that's not going to matter too much except for against Fenny's M4. And this will be, well, if the T's can win this round, it'll be another eco coming in for the CTs, and that will bring it to 15-13. So the T's again fighting for their life, the possible final round here, and they are going to be going straight towards the A site. Quick plays, a change up in what they've been pulling off before. Here we go. The first kill will go to Hootie. Rummy looking to find another, but Volta will pick it up. So now it's down to a 4 versus 4. And Coldy is going to come in with the kill. Rummy almost getting picked off through smoke, but it's not going to matter too much. And it's actually, well, it was actually Volta. He's got 2 kills for himself in this round. They're going to go for the boost yet again. This does give away the position of 2 of the players. And Fenny, he's going to pick up a kill of his own and will get taken down. So it's now a 2 versus 3. But I think the CTs have decided they're going to have to save here. Not enough time to really do any damage. And now Quest, they're starting to switch the momentum here. If they could just do that little bit more. 3 rounds and they'll be able to take this best of 1 to overtime. And then things will really start getting interesting. JR, he is going to manage to save himself the AWP. I wonder whether or not the other CT players will force up around them. And it looks like they are. The CZ coming in on Coldy. The Deeg on Hootie. And I wonder if the FAMAS is actually going to come in on Mer. So not an awful buy, but not the best to say the least. They don't have as much utility as they probably like. And Coldy, he's actually going to go for an early push. There are 4 players behind that smoke waiting for him. And he's going to get absolutely slaughtered the second he peeks out. The opportunity is definitely there now for Quest. The force coming in from the CT side has pretty much meant that they'll have to eco in the next round, and then that will come down all to the last round unless they can pull something crazy off here. And with 5 players defending the B site, you'd hope that Team Quest will be able to hold on just for one more round at least. I can almost hear the hope of the people who bet on Quest for this game. So 20%, it's doable, it's doable. Here we go, Quest. They're going on the hunt here. Still 3 rifles remaining. The CT's probably going to be forcing yet again, and the only danger is here, if they keep doing this, they're never actually going to get to a 4x. Hootie will pick up one. The remaining 3 players, he's going to pick up another actually. So doing work with this AWP, but if they can get in here and just take some of those weapons out of their hands, there goes Cassandra's weapon, and it will be 2 yet again. JR will be able to buy, and actually the buy here isn't going to be too bad for the CT side. FAMAS is coming in. A couple of M4s, the AWP, and actually the buy isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Not, again, there's only 1 Molotov in play, so they won't be able to slow down the T's as much as they like. And here we go, there's going to be a quick boost. The middle area has pretty much been dominated. Cassandra's almost been forced straight out of position, and now we might see MIR in a little bit of trouble. I realise I've swapped the way I say his name like almost every second, and he's going to get taken down. Chopper with the headshot, the entry coming in on this round, and if the CTs lose this round, I can actually almost certainly see this going to overtime. The buy will be much weaker in the next. Hootie not quite letting this go just yet. Chopper, he wants this very badly. That's another entry kill from him. And Volta picking up 1 as well. 2 players remain, JR and Cody. Cody's going to pick up 1. Can he pick up 2? He picks up 3. That's a triple spray. Is this really going to end here? Oh my goodness, Cody. Absolutely ridiculous there with the FAMAS. Manages to spray down 3 players. And that is game over. Team Arcade just managed to get through this with the skin of their teeth. Cody with the clutch plays, and that is GG. Well played to Arcade. They'll be staying in the lower bracket, but Quest really did give them a run for their money there. They'll be going into the lower bracket.